She had to be rushed to the animal hospital. Didn't even take the time to like sit and process what happened. Like I didn't want to feel like I was looking for the easy way out. Like life is too short to be just like stuck doing things that you're not motivated to do. Got crushed and burned and I had nothing to do. There was nothing I could do about that. So I've had a few people be like, hey, like what's going on? Are you still in real estate? The answer to that is,
see, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down and pinched. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent.
Hi guys. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha if you're new here, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So today's video is gonna be a life update video to kind of just give you guys an update on what is going on in my life. I feel like I film these every few months. I'm like, major life update. So we're back with another one because something's always going on around here. I figured I'm gonna be comfy on the couch and chat with you guys in my new Oodie, which I'm so excited for. It is literally so soft, so comfortable. I love it. This is the purple tie-dye one. It's literally so oversized, so you can like sit here and I can like be fully wrapped up. Oh, okay. And Zora wants to snuggle with me into Oodie. So comfy, has a huge pocket, so much room. It literally is so thick, feels like a blanket. I had Cody try it on yesterday too. Insert pictures here. And he loves it. Now he wants, they have like a Marvel one, and now he wants the Marvel one. So might have to buy him the Marvel one for maybe like Christmas or something. But he's like, I need one because now he keeps trying to pick this up. And I'm like, this one's fine. But yeah, if you guys do want to get yourself an Oodie, you can use the code KeishaP35 to get $35 off your order, which is amazing. Like that brings the cost down so much. So that's a really good discount code. So thank you so much to the Oodie for partnering with me on this portion of the video. And now let's get into some of life. And now let's get into some life updates. So first life update we'll talk about is Zora here. Little Miss Zora, it's been exactly a week since she had to be rushed to the animal hospital because she is injured. Yes. So Cody called me one day, I was not home, and he was just freaking out on the phone, and I could just like hear it in his voice that he was super concerned. I hear her crying in the background. I'm like, oh my God, like what happened? And he was like, we were playing out back. She like hurt herself and her like arm is bent. And I'm like, what does that even mean? So I'm panicking, he's panicking. I'm feeling triggered because if you guys don't know, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I'll have the video linked up here. If you guys are new here or whatever, but a few months ago, I had an incident where my old dog passed, so I was feeling very triggered at this phone call because it kind of like gave me like PTSD to like that situation. So I was like having like a full breakdown. I didn't even know what was going on. Long story short, she's okay. She went to the vet, nothing was broken. She dislocated her elbow. So now she has a splint on and it's wrapped up. But she has a splint on for 4 weeks. So we just completed week 1. She has to go to weekly appointments so they can like clean it because obviously she's an animal and it's like gonna get really dirty. So she has to go, today's Labor Day, so we couldn't get her in today, but she's gonna go tomorrow, Wednesday, and they're going to replace the splint, clean it, rebandage everything just to make sure it's good. So we have weekly vet appointments for the next month, which is so much fun. But yeah, so it's been a little bit of a chaotic mess trying to keep her chill because she can't run, she can't play, she can only go outside to go to the bathroom. To keep a close eye on her, she can't jump around. They gave me medicine to give her that is like a painkiller, but also a light sedative. So I've been kind of like dosing her up so she's like more chill because she's 4 months, so she is naturally chaotic, and with her 2 breeds, like she's just crazy. So it's really hard to keep her contained. So it has been fun, and we have 3 more weeks to go. So that is a little update with Miss Zora. And then now, I've gotten a few comments here and there over the last few weeks and a few DMs asking me if I'm still in real estate because I haven't really been talking about it much on my vlogs. I've kind of mentioned it here and there, but I haven't really been like talking about it. I haven't done any like real estate vlogs or like real estate related videos. So I've had a few people be like, hey, like what's going on? Are you still in real estate? The answer to that is yes, I am still in the real estate field. However, things are changing starting next week. So, little backstory. So if you guys, again, if you're new here, back when I moved to Nashville about a year ago, or it's been a little over a year now, I stopped doing my old job. I said, screw my degree, got my real estate license, and I moved to Nashville and I became an apartment locator. I will have that video linked up here, my first week as an apartment locator. I worked with a company called Smart City Apartment Locating. I absolutely loved it. I literally was so good at it. Like immediately within my first week, closing so many deals, I skyrocketed to the top like of the leaderboard every month for Nashville. I was just killing it. I was making a lot of money. I was so good at it. And I was just genuinely happy. I loved it so much. That lasted all of 3 months before we found out that they were actually closing their Nashville office and they were no longer gonna be in Nashville anymore. So I was with them from like mid-August until like early November. And I was just completely devastated at the news. Like I just like loved the company so much. I loved apartment locating like way more than I thought I was going to. My plan was to move here, do that for like a year, get to know people, get to know the city, and then transfer to traditional real estate. And then when I was working there, I was like, oh my gosh, like I love this. Like I could see myself doing this way longer than a year. Like I had no plans to leave. I loved it so much. Yeah, that just kind of like felt like got taken from me. And I did debate looking into some of the other apartment locating companies around here, but everyone was like, well, if Smart City's leaving, then like these other ones are gonna go down too. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want this to happen again. So I like didn't even take the time to like sit and process what happened. Like literally that same night, I like sent an email to a couple different brokerages, and like the next day I went and like talked to the brokerage that I ended up signing with, and like I loved them, I loved everything about it, and I was like, you know what, maybe this is a sign. I'm not supposed to do apartment locating, maybe I'm supposed to be doing traditional real estate. So I signed with the brokerage that I am still technically with them. Absolutely love them. I still love them to this day. Like National Realty Group, like amazing. Love the broker, her husband, they run everything. They've been amazing. I've been with them since November and I've done a few real estate vlogs, but I just, the difference between my motivation for doing apartment locating versus my motivation for doing the traditional real estate has just like been completely unmatched. Like I just really truly have not put in that much effort since transferring. So over the last like 9 months or so, 10 months at this point almost, I really just have not been putting in that much effort. Like if I'm being honest, like I had a few people come my way from social media and like everything just kept falling through. And I feel like every time like I would get really excited, I'm like working with someone and then it fell through for one reason or another, it would just be like, I would be like gutted. I started thinking more and more as time went on, why I was so much more into apartment locating. And I was like, it's just like, you're getting more clients because people are constantly moving into apartments more than you're finding people buying or selling a house. It was like, if one person fell through with an apartment, like I saw like 15 other people that I was working with. So it was like, okay, yeah, this sucks, but like, I have other things like going on too. So it wasn't like that big of a hit. And it was just so much more fast paced. So you're working with people, they're signing, they're leasing, they're done. So it's just like, you're cycling through way faster. So there's just so many things that I loved about apartment locating that I wasn't getting from being in the traditional real estate. But I was just like, I've been struggling with it for the last few months. One, because like I know I haven't been giving it a fair shot. I have not been doing what I need to do to like network and prospect and like all this stuff. Like I literally have not been doing anything. I haven't gone to the brokerage to classes in months. Like I just literally just like completely stopped. It just fell off completely. Like every time I think about apartment locating, I'm like, okay, are you thinking about it because you actually want to get back into it? Or are you thinking about it because things aren't going the way that you intended with the traditional real estate route and you're just like looking for an easy way out? And I didn't want to feel like I was looking for the easy way out. And like I had this one comment on a video when I said I was launching my store. It was somebody who commented something like, girl, you're like always changing like what you're doing. Like I hope you find like what you're looking for or something. And I was kind of like, I'm not launching my store to take over something that I'm already doing. It's like adding on to things I'm already doing. Cause like my plan was to do social media, real estate, and the store, which is still my plan, but things are changing. So as of last week, I did an interview with a new apartment locating company, not new, but like new to me, like just a different company. I interviewed with them and I like really like the structure. I really like everything that I heard. They've been around and established here for a few years and it like got me excited again, just talking with them and like thinking about it and like thinking back to my old days at apartment locating. Like I was just so happy and I just like loved it so much. And it's just funny because I just had this thing in the back of my head and I'm like, oh my God, like it's crazy like doing YouTube and stuff because you really do when you make life decisions. Like it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna be like, this girl is a mess. Like why is she always like going like switching things? But I'm like, I'm not really, like it's still in the real estate field. And like, I'm like, it's not like I left apartment locating on my own choice. Like I had no choice, like with that company, like that crashed and burned and I had nothing to do. There was nothing I could do about that. I don't know. It's just like stupid. And I'm like, usually you can't like live your life thinking about like what your 8,000, almost 8,000 followers are gonna think, you know? So it's like a stupid thing, but I just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably all over the place, but I did interview and agree to sign with a new apartment locating place. I have to transfer my license to them, so I had to call my broker. I was like oh my God, I was like dreading it all day, having to call and talk to her and tell her that I was transferring, because I was like, I just like I said, I loved them so much, and I was like, I just like didn't want to tell her that I was leaving, but I was like, I feel better like that I'm not leaving to go to like a competitor, like another traditional brokerage, like Keller Williams or something random. I was like, at least I'm transferring to like an apartment place that does something completely different that like this brokerage just can't offer me. Had that talk. I have to send the paperwork tomorrow, so it's like gonna be official. So I am officially transferring to be an apartment locator again. And I start next week on Monday the 12th. I have like an onboarding week. The one thing that really did sell me on transferring was, yes, they are an apartment locating firm, but they also have the option to do buy and sell. So I will primarily be an apartment locator, but if somebody comes along that wants to buy or sell a house, I still can do that under them, because they are able to allow you to do buy and sell, which was something when I worked with Smart City that wasn't an option. They didn't have that, and they do. So they don't focus on it. They don't like advertise it. It's not like a big thing that they promote. They don't have like a ton of classes and stuff on it like they do with the apartment stuff, because it's not their main focus. But if you want to buy or sell a house with a client under them, you can. So I love that that's still an option. So people that I have made connections with over the last few months and that I know are looking to buy like next year, I can still work with them, which is nice. So I don't have to be like, oh, sorry, I'm with the apartments, like you have to like go somewhere else. I can still work with them. So I love that I have the option to do both. So like I said, I'm primarily gonna be an apartment locator, but I still can work with people to buy and sell a house. So I'm like really happy. I'm really excited. Like I said, I just like loved apartment locating so much. And this new company, they have like a lot of things. Like I'm not bashing Smart City. I loved working with Smart City, but they have a lot of things that Smart City didn't have. They both have like their ups, like the pluses and minuses, but they have some things that I think are gonna make my life easier that I didn't have with Smart City. So, but I'll talk more about that. I'm sure I'm definitely gonna be filming like first week in the life with the new company, or maybe like the first week in life of me being back into it, and I'll like let you guys know some of the differences there. I'm not gonna sit here and explain it all today, but I've been wanting to do this for months. I've been toying with the idea on and off for months, and I'm so glad that I finally am just like doing it, because I'm like, life is too short to be just like stuck doing things something that you're not motivated to do. I'm like, I'm here to make money and live my life, and I'm like, I'm not really doing that because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think this is gonna be like exactly what I need. So now I can do the apartment locating / I'm still gonna be a realtor, apartment locator / realtor, small business owner, content creator, just a little bit of everything. So yeah, so things are changing. I'm still doing kind of the same things under the same categories, but things are changing as of next week. Really excited to do this. It's been almost a year since I started. I passed my year mark recently from when I started with Smart City, which also really got me thinking about apartment locating again. I'm like, damn, my life a year ago from now, I was thriving. Like I was just doing so good. Like I was making so much money. I was leasing so many apartments. I was like, oh. So I'm excited to get into this next chapter of life and do what I want to do the things I love doing. So that is the update. I'm so excited to share that with you guys. So I'm still gonna be doing like real estate related vlogs and stuff, and I'm gonna be doing days in the life of a realtor, apartment locator, content creator, small business owner. But I will be taking you guys through the apartment locating life. I know I had like quite a few followers come from the old apartment locating video, and then I had to be like, no, my brand's closed, now I'm with real estate. And then I had follows come from like my realtor videos, and now I'm like, hey, I'm kind of like in between now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting everything that I do. For those of you who've been around since the beginning of this, when I was still a behavior analyst, living in Louisville, now I'm in Nashville, transferring job, like doing all the things, starting a business, like doing everything. You guys really have been with me through a lot of different jobs, different moves, losses of pets, getting pets, like it's just, it's been a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, especially if you stayed to the end. I'm definitely getting a headache from rambling so much, but I really appreciate all of you for all of your support in any way that you give it. And yeah, I'm so excited to take you guys along with this new journey. It's kind of a new journey, newish next chapter in this book that I'm in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Also, don't forget to check out the Oodie and use my code KeishaP35 for $35 off your Oodie. Okay, bye guys.
Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul.